What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Attila and Zay video. Today we are coming at you from the beautiful city of Cluj-Napoca here in Romania, and this city is the capital city of the Cluj province, and we cannot wait to show you guys. This city has a lot of history, a lot of culture, and it is extremely beautiful. It is actually the fourth most populous city in Romania, and we want to show you guys everything that it has to offer, so let's go.
No matter where you are in the world, every major city has one thing in common: parking. It's a problem, it's an issue. We had such a hard time finding parking. There's a ton of parking lots, but they're all full for some reason, and we're here on like a Thursday. Anyways, we found parking. We're starting off here in Union Square. This is one of the largest squares in all of Romania, and it's actually where the central district spreads out.
Right in the middle of Union Square, you are going to find this very beautiful and large statue, and this statue is of King Mathias, and he was actually born here in Cluj, and he was the king of Hungary and Croatia in 1464, and you can see just how gorgeous this statue looks, and it is so beautiful, and actually won some awards, and it has an exact replica actually that is housed in Paris, believe it or not. So just check out how beautiful this statue is. Everyone is over here taking photos of it and admiring it. There's not too many people in the square at the moment, but you can see there are quite a few people just standing around and walking and enjoying. But just like Zay said, traffic in the city and parking is an absolute mess, I would say. We drove around for such a long time. Even yesterday we came in here and we couldn't vlog because it was raining, but we are here now and it's still cloudy, and I guess, yeah, it should be because it is autumn weather. But yeah, we're ready to explore, and it's such a beautiful city so far. We cannot wait. When we were talking about issues with parking, this is exactly what we were talking about. This is the line of cars waiting to only go in the parking lot and park here at Union Square, and there are many other parking lots around the city that are pay parking, which have lines similar to this. So there's probably around 10 or 12 cars just waiting for other cars to leave the parking lot so they can enter, and the wait is quite long usually. But thankfully this morning, after driving around for like 30 or 40 minutes, we found one, like a parking lot, and we were able to get in pretty quickly. But you can see just how much of a mess parking is in the city. So if you are driving, I would recommend parking somewhere outside of the city center and taking public transport, because I have seen buses going all over, so I'm assuming that the public transport here is pretty good. So that would be my recommendation. Plus, walking around the city shouldn't be too bad either. So once you do arrive here in the center, you can walk around and explore that way. Another notable structure here in Union Square, you might have noticed it when we were showing you the statue of King Mathias, is going to be St. Michael's Church, and it is a Roman Catholic church. It's a Gothic style Roman Catholic church, and it is actually the second largest church of its kind here in the Transylvanian region, and the Black Church in Brașov is going to be the largest. And this church actually has the highest church tower in all of Romania, standing at 80 meters tall if you include the tip of the cross, which is really cool. And it's quite a nice building, but unfortunately you can see it is under construction. They are painting the gates, I guess, and doing some other construction on it, so you can't see the complete beauty of it, but you can see the beautiful architecture on it, the Gothic architecture, and you can actually go inside. So we're gonna go right there right now and check out how it looks from the inside. Here is the entrance to the church, and you can see that beautiful Gothic style architecture. And this church isn't the only building that has this style of architecture around Cluj. There's going to be a lot of other buildings as well that have similar architecture, and it is very charming and beautiful, of course. But let's take a look inside and see how it looks. As you guys were able to see by that B-roll sequence, the interior of this church is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful. The ceilings are really high, and just architecturally in there, it is beautiful with all this stone and the way it was carved out. I mean, leaves us speechless really, and with all the stained glass and paintings all over the walls, it's just such a good vibe. And if you're here in Cluj and you're planning on visiting, we would highly recommend starting your visit out here in Union Square, because like Zay had mentioned in the intro, it is kind of the center of the city here and it kind of goes out. So it's a perfect place to start visiting this church as well as the statue of King Mathias.
There's a ton of patios around Union Square and they all look absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna go sit down at one of these patios and grab ourselves a coffee. We found this nice patio to sit at. It's called Marty Eatery. Attila got a long black coffee. You guys know he just loves his black coffee. And I got a double latte. Double meaning it's just a bigger size. And the prices weren't bad. Mine was about 16 lei. And Attila's, I'm not sure how much it was.
11
lei, which is a pretty good price when you're sitting on a beautiful patio during this fall afternoon next to this beautiful square.
Now that we have had our coffees and we're feeling energized, we are going to continue exploring this beautiful city of Cluj, and we are going to head to the Romanian Opera House. At the beginning of this video, we talked about how busy traffic is around the city of Cluj and how hard it is to find parking. And I told you guys to park outside of the city, come in with a bus or something like that and explore that way. And as you can tell, there are Bolt scooters over here and Lime scooters all over the place. So this is another option that you can choose. If you have the Bolt app or if you have cell service, you can choose the scooters, and a lot of people are using them, which is really nice to see. And right now we are just making our way over to the Opera House, and look how charming and beautiful these streets are. We absolutely cannot get over it. There are so many beautiful buildings and just patios, and it's just a pleasant experience walking around Cluj.
Right behind me, the yellow building is the National Opera House. This building was completed in 1906, so it is over 100 years old. It is gorgeous on the outside, but unfortunately, with our luck, it's under construction. Everything we try to go see seems to be under construction for some reason, but you can take a look from afar and you can see how beautiful it is.
This time around, it looks like they're rebuilding the stairs to the Opera House, and you can still see obviously from the outside how beautiful it is, but I have seen pictures of the inside as well, and it is so beautiful on the interior as well. But there are a lot of other buildings in this area that are very, very beautiful. One of which is going to be the Orthodox Church right in front of me right here. There's a beautiful statue once again. You can see all of the flags, and I'm going to go closer and show you guys this beautiful church because it is truly stunning. It seems like at the base of this massive statue over here, there's usually a fountain, but it's not currently on. And you can see the Orthodox Church right in the background over here. And the roof of it and everything, all the domes, it looks so beautiful. I mean, there are just so many beautiful buildings all around that it's, like I said, it's truly a pleasure walking around Cluj. And you can probably spend days walking around and checking out the beautiful scenery, beautiful buildings, and visiting all of them.
We are done checking out this area. Next, we're gonna go check out Central Park, and we're not talking about the one in New York. We have made it to the Central Park. It is so stunning, it's so green. You get like a nice breath of fresh air when you get here. If you come here, you will see a ton of students walking around. We saw a massive group of students walk by. This is because it is home to the Art and Design University and the Faculty of Chemistry. Let's go take a look and see what there is around here.
The Central Park here in Cluj was founded in the 19th century, and it's a really popular place for the residents of Cluj to come, do their runs, walk around, and you can see that it's a massive green space and there's large walkways all over. And unfortunately, it just started raining, so right now Zay and I are taking shelter under some trees because we do have the big camera, and we can't be walking around with that in the rain. But we're just gonna wait this rain out and then show you guys a little bit more about the park and how it looks. But it is very big and beautiful. As you guys can tell, there's a lot of trees and a lot of green space, and you can see that we're not the only ones standing under trees. There's some other people also waiting out the rain. It shouldn't last for too long, so we're just gonna wait till it passes. Although the rain has calmed down a little bit right now, it is still sprinkling a little bit, which means we can't stay out for too long, but we're still gonna go on a short little walk just to show you guys the area and maybe the university, and then we're gonna end this vlog. And yeah, but this is how it's looking like. You can see it's a very straight and long walkway throughout the park with all of the trees. And yeah, there's still people out here even though it's raining. Some of them have umbrellas, some of them are waiting under trees like we were, but it's a beautiful place to come and hang out, especially on a sunny day. If you can imagine, there's tons of benches and it looks gorgeous.
Right behind me is this salmon colored building. It's absolutely stunning. This is the Faculty of Chemistry, and this is the university that we were talking about. And we're just gonna say that's it for today's video, you guys. We hope you enjoyed everything we had to show you. Leave a comment if you had a favorite part. Please like the video, it really helps us out. And subscribe. We will see you guys in the next one.